My name is Sidwell Ralifume and good afternoon. I'm going to present a system which is a computerized maintenance management system which is built using the VBA platform. The question will be, why do we have to spend a lot of money, time to install or to implement very complicated systems which are very expensive to do very basic simple maintenance needs. So I'm here to present you one of the most very simple basic system that is built on the platform of Microsoft Excel using VBA application, which is a Visual Basic Application Programming, only to do it as to protect the integrity of the, as having said, to basically is to protect the integrity of the information, as to make sure that this particular system is one of those professionalized yet very basic and simple to use, very economical, efficient and effective to be utilized by any person within the maintenance protocol. So I'm going to take you into this particular system, how this particular system work and how easy is it will going to be in a sense of assisting the maintenance crew and maintenance department. Of course, the whole concept of idea is to attract mining companies, particularly for this particular demo, is to make sure that you understand the essence of the TMMs. So I'm going to go through this particular system. Of course, as you open a system, it will basically want you to put the credentials in terms of the login. So of course, you can see there will be different hierarchy of users that will basically have the kind of allowance in terms of logging in. You have your end users, you have your key users, super key users. So if you are super key user or key users in a sense of the hierarchy, you can create the users that will put the information in the system. So for this particular sense, I'm going to put my own credentials. Certainly the system will welcome you as you go into this particular mode. So as you go into this particular mode, this system is basically configured in a sense of having the log where you put the information, where the job card is being generated, and also the reporting mode. In the reporting mode, you have compliance of the system, personal reporting, and action log. Of course, in terms of configuration, in terms of a design mode, you have a configuration of task, you have configuration of asset and licenses. So I'm going to go into the component of log or database, which of course also, if as you click it, it's basically going to require a password. So I'm going to put a password on this one. So this is a kind of a backlog that we have on this particular system as a demo. Of course, we have entries of 1601. So then the question will be, how do you put this particular information into the system? So certainly you need to insert the log so that we can put the information. So I'm going to click on the insert the log. Of course, you see now the log has been created. So now the question will be, how do you put this particular information into the system? So yes, some of the information you see there, how it is, you find out it's tedious, but then you go to the database form. So in the database form, as you saw that the last column is 1601. So this one will give you an understanding that the next column is 1602. So then you run all the information. For example, if you run the excavator, you run it, all the information for those excavators will be there. You put the information, you can have also the date, the reported date and action date. You can also have time management, the priority as per the set, and all the information. As you're done with it, then you can also save the particular information. So you can see from the point of view, the information is now went to the save mode. So all the information now is there. so as you put into the log. So very user friendly, very key, very simple to use. So we go back. So we want to create a job card. Of course, as you put a job card, you also need to put the password. So the job card formula is this one. So if you remember, you have 1602, so you need to put the load. So all the information will come here and you load into the system. Now you have the load, or this 1202 with all the information that you put there. So particularly what you have now is a job card. But now let's assume that you're doing the inspection. The job card inform the artisan to do the inspection, so you need to have an inspection with it. So let's assume that this is not an excavator, it's a dumper. So now if you go here, it will basically have the reference task list for the inspection that need to be done for this particular excavator or this particular machine. So we have all set of information of task list. We have weekly task list, which is daily task list. We have monthly, quarterly, yearly, all the services, and also the generals. So these are the certainly all the reference that if when you do the job card as required by the planner to the artisan, so they will give him the reference um, task list or reference checklist that they will use in line with this particular job card. We also have a reporting mode, which is we have a compliance report. And there's a compliance report basically give you all the graphic in terms of the configuration of your log. So for example, you have 1568 job that are correctly inputted into the system, but of course in terms of that what we saw the numbers 1602, so we have 1% of spoiled job cards, so which we don't want to delete anything into the system. So this is how the system supposed to be and the system is. We also have a personal reporting, so all the personal reporting based on the log. So as you put the information, you can also assess your crew in terms of what is being reported into the system, what the job has been done. So this is how the system. You have also the action log. So also action log is what we is meant to put into the priority of job, 10 most important priority of job that can be asset into a maintenance meetings, and you can see all the information as per this particular log, action log. Of course, as we spoke about those checklist. So if you come here, you see all the supporting checklist document that support this particular system. For example, as we were saying, the checklist for that particular dumper. So you can print all this particular checklist. It is Monday to Friday to Sunday or Monday to Friday based on how you use them. So this is a particular checklist that it will accompany the job card. And we have all different kind of checklists. For example, if I can go here, you can see this is a 500 uh, service hour for the dumper, so it accompanied the job card. So certainly this is the type of system that we want to try to advise the potential clients that are out there, which they don't have a budget to put a fancy uh, difficult installation maintenance system that is very expensive. This is type of a maintenance system that we are trying to put out there into the market to try to put down the balance that people need to understand. The maintenance department need to understand these particular systems where it will basically make sure that they are optimum and efficient when they run the system or when they run the maintenance department. So this system is more giving you the database of information that you need, is the data that you need, and that data is basically located into your disposal, and you can have the history and you can interpret different type of reporting by putting a query, and the report will be designed. So thank you very much for the support. For all the people who need the system, there's my numbers there, and then they can take it from there. Thank you very much. Thank you.